All right, guys, welcome back to our training on Git and GitHub, right? I believe that you have gone through the previous tutorial, the previous videos we have created on Git and GitHub. I believe you are getting along, at least you understand the concept on how to navigate Git and GitHub. So in today's video, we are looking at Git branching. Git branching. All right. So by the concept of Git branching, what exactly are we talking about when we talk about Git branching? What exactly are we looking at? So by Git branch, a branch is a version of the repository that diverges from the main working project. What do we mean by that? Just hold on, let me just give you an explanation that will, stick with you. Let's say you are working on a project, right? You are working on a project with a team of people, a team of developers, and you want to make changes, right, that you do not really want to publish. You don't want other people to see the series of changes you have made, some that you have removed, right? So you can create a branch to accommodate those little changes you want to make personally on your computer without publishing them on the main or the main branch everybody is working on. I believe it's making sense now. So a Git project can have more than one branch, and when we are looking at that, we have a main branch, then we can have a feature branch which individuals can personally work on before merging all their changes to the main branch, right? So a branch really help you to work in different version of your project simultaneously. You can work on different version of the same project simultaneously. So once you are done making your changes in the new branch, modifying files, adding some features you feel that should be added, then you can now commit and merge those changes to the main branch or the master branch. Like I said earlier, the default branch in Git is main or master branch, and is the official working version of the project, whether it's a personal project for you or you have a team of developers working on the project. The default branch is the main or master branch. So you see, branching is very interesting because you can have something you can work on without other people really you publishing it yet, without other people seeing it um, at that time. So that is what we call Git branch. So before, let's just look at some commands. We have git checkout -b branch name, which help to create as well as check out a new branch called branch name. Then we have a new branch. You can give it any name you want, right? Then you have git switch -c. These two commands, they actually do the same thing. Git checkout -b and git switch -c, they do the same thing, right? They do the same thing. All right. So before I continue, let's just jump back at our let's go back to our project so that we can practicalize all we have been saying. That is what we want to do now. So this is our project, guys, and what we really want to do right now is to create a branch. That's what we want to do now. Take for instance, okay, let me just show you what we have been working on in this project. I think this is the first time, so that you can see, okay, this is the project we have been working on, right? This is the files you see on VS Code we're working on. This is the project. So you can look through it, right? This is the project. You can go down, scroll down, and see what it's all about. So this is the project. Take for instance, I want to make some changes. This is the main project, right? The main branch, as it were, or the master branch. So take for instance, if I you see if I navigate through this through this through this header navigation, you see the color, right? And if I come here, you see a different color. So I want to change this. I want to modify these other colors. I want to have a sharp color as this. All right. So I will want to create a branch to do that, right? Peradventure the changes did not go well, then I have my main branch or master branch I can fall back to, or I'm working a group, then nobody will, if the changes did not go as expected, if the things did not work out, then nobody will know, because by then I have not merged my changes. It is after it works out, right? You see the advantage of having a branch. So that is what we are going to do right about now. So to create a branch and make changes to my files, what I just need to do, I'll have to come here and I'll do, okay, there are two ways to this. First, you can create a branch using the command git branch. Git branch and the branch name. Let me just name it my branch, right? My branch. Hit enter, a new branch have been created. First, let us see what branch we are in the first place, right? Let us see the branch we are in the first place. Yes, it's loading. All right, so you can see it's going to bring up this, showing us that you can see that this is a different color. I was trying to create a new branch just now, which is called my branch, and it did work. My branch, look at it here, my branch. Then you have another one with a different color here, which we call master branch, and it has an asterisk. So what this means is that this color and this asterisk signifies that I am currently working on the master branch. All right, I'm in the master branch. So since I've created a branch with this command, then how do I switch to this new branch that I've created? How do I switch to this new branch which I have created? I just use the command git checkout. Git checkout and the branch name. What's the branch I created? My branch. Git checkout, my branch. So hit enter, you see, switch to branch, my branch. So if I go back again, I do git branch. If I do git branch again, you see that everything, the color and the asterisk sign symbol have been transferred from master to my branch. That means I've switched to this new branch I have created. So let me show you one thing again. Let me just remove this branch I created. Let me show you another way you can actually go about this, right? Let me delete. So if I do that, okay, I have to check out from that. All right, so welcome back to VS Code. So what we are going to do right now is to create a branch. So to do that, I'll just use the command git branch and the name of the branch I want to create. There are two ways of doing this. For this first method, you create a branch with git branch and the branch name, then you later go back and check out into that branch. You switch to the new branch you have created. So first, let me check the branches I have here, right? So if I hit enter now, if I do git branch, hit enter, it's showing master and with this asterisk symbol. So it shows that I have only one branch and it is the master branch, and that is the branch I'm on. So how do I create a branch? To create a branch, I use the command git branch. Then what is the name of the branch I want to create? I just want to name it my branch. If I do this, this is going to create a branch. Okay, so how do I know I've created a branch? I'll do git branch again. Git branch. So as you can see, we have a new branch here. But hey, look, that branch is having a different color from the master branch, and the master branch is the one with the asterisk and this green color. Yes, that is true, because we just created a branch. We did not switch to that branch. We are still working on the master branch. So how do I switch to this new branch I have created? To do that, I'm just going to do git checkout my new branch name, my branch. If I hit enter, you see it's telling me switched to branch, my branch. So again, if I do git branch again to check git branch, you see it's my everything have been transferred from master to my branch. My branch is now having this color and this asterisk symbol. All right, but there is a better way to do this. There's a shorter method to do this, right? So let me first switch git checkout master, switch to master branch, then git, let me remove the new branch I created, git branch minus the my branch, so that I'll show you how to do that again. All right, deleted that. So if I do git branch again, you see I have just one branch now. So there is just a one-line code you can use to do all of that I've done. I created a branch, I switched to that branch. I can create and switch to a branch on the same line. How do I do that? I'll do git checkout minus b, the name of the branch I want to create. So what does this do? It's going to create a branch for me, and as well as check out into that branch, right? This is not just the only command. You can as well use git switch minus c and the branch name. Okay, git switch minus c and the branch name. So if I do this and hit enter, all right, so you see it created a branch and as well as switched to that branch. That is what this one line command did for me. All right, like I said, the alternative command is git switch minus c branch name. So I just needed you to understand that. So since I've created and switched to this branch, if I say git branch, you discover that I have created and switched to this branch named my branch. Okay, since we have succeeded in creating this new branch, and I will just go ahead and show you how all of this work together. So if I come here, if we come to this project, and if we go to if you look right here, you see this navigation icon, this nav icon here. They have a color blue, and it doesn't really suit well with the color here. So I want to change the color in the nav menu, in the nav bar, to this very color, this visitors to know more. So I want to change that to that color, and that is what I'm going to use to demonstrate the branching I'm talking about. Since I've created and check out this branch called my branch, I'll just go ahead, come back to the CSS here, come back to CSS and make some changes to the menu hover. So if we hover, I'm going to use this same color. I'm going to use that same color here. So I'll change this to F44336. Yeah, just this color. I'll use that for hover. So if I change that, I'll go ahead and do Control S. I'll save. You see, this one is saved already. Then version control, I'll go ahead and I'll come here and let me clear this. I'll go ahead and add my changes. I'll add period. I'm adding everything. I'll go ahead and commit, git commit. I'll just say change nav bar bg color to pink. Leave that as pink, right? Whatever. Change that to pink. So I'll commit that change, and okay, it's committed already in my branch. So after doing that, after committing, then I'll switch back to the master branch. I'll switch back to the master branch. Please take note that this was committed in my branch. If you look here, if you look closely here, you see the branch I'm on now, my branch, and it's here too, my branch. So what I'm going to do, since I've committed this change in this separate branch, I'm going to switch back to the master branch by doing either do git checkout my master, or I do git switch. Let's use git switch this time since we have been using checkout, just to demonstrate that this you can use switch or checkout. Git switch master. So if I do that, I'll hit enter. So switch to the branch master. So since I've committed and reviewed my changes, I want to merge that change to the master branch, right? So I want to merge this new branch, my branch where I modified the BG color of the nav bar. I want to merge it to the master branch. How do I do that? I'll just go ahead and do git merge. I'll do git merge my branch. Take note that I switched to the master branch before merging, right? I'll have to switch to the master branch. So I want to git merge my branch. I want to merge my branch to the master branch. So git merge the branch name, which is my branch. So all right, so you see, you can see, so that updating password and all of that, plus I remove item we removed and added and all of that. So it has been merged. Do I still have that branch? If I do git branch, yeah, I still have that branch. So what if I want to delete or remove that branch? If we come here, I already talked about how we delete a branch. All right, we use the command git branch -d, then the branch name. So just going to hit back to VS Code, and delete that branch. So how do I do that? I do git branch -d and the branch name, and our branch name is what? My branch. So when I do this, git branch -d, my branch, I'll hit enter. So you see, deleted branch, my branch. All right, so I just needed you to know this. Git branch is very interesting. I want you to play around with this and just walk around it and let me know how it goes. You can drop your questions in the comment section if you have any, and I'm going to see you in the next video.